Ukraine's economy should be dead, but it's not. They said Ukraine would collapse in weeks. They said missiles would destroy its economy and hunger would finish what bombs started. But 3 years later, Ukraine is still standing, working, rebuilding, exporting, even creating new industries. This is the unbelievable story of how Ukraine's economy refused to die. And the world still can't believe it. When Russia launched its full-scale invasion in 2022, Ukraine's economy didn't just take a hit, it flatlined. 30% of the country's GDP vanished overnight. Half of all businesses shut down. Millions of citizens fled abroad. Trains stopped, power grids were hit, and ports, the lifeline of Ukraine's exports, were blocked by Russian warships. The world thought, game over. But what came next, no economist could have predicted. By late 2023, a silent recovery began. Farmers returned to their fields under drone-filled skies. IT companies that once served Europe reopened their laptops from bunkers. And Ukrainian engineers started producing homemade drones, armored vehicles, and even electric generators. Exports restarted through the Danube River and overland routes to the EU. By mid-2024, Ukraine's economy was slowly breathing again, battered but alive. Behind this survival was an invisible lifeline, massive Western support. The United States, the European Union, and the IMF poured in more than $70 billion to stabilize the economy. That money paid salaries, kept hospitals open, and funded infrastructure repair. The IMF even called Ukraine's management of wartime finances remarkably disciplined. But it wasn't just foreign money keeping things alive. It was Ukrainian resilience. Scene 5. Interviews, B-roll of workers, factories, tech startups. Businesses moved from front lines to safer regions like Lviv and Dnipro. Tech startups shifted from apps to war tech, producing reconnaissance drones and battlefield software. Even car manufacturers converted production lines to make armored vehicles. It wasn't a normal economy anymore. It was a war economy, and it adapted fast. In winter 2022, Russia tried to freeze Ukraine into submission, destroying 40% of its power grid. Yet within months, Ukrainian engineers rebuilt faster than expected. Now power outages are shorter, and factories are once again operating through night shifts. A country once defined by its tragedy became a symbol of unstoppable recovery. Another secret weapon? The Ukrainian diaspora. Millions of Ukrainians working abroad in Poland, Germany, and the UK send billions of dollars home every year. Those remittances, nearly $12 billion in 2024, have quietly fueled the nation's survival, paying for food, rent, and small businesses. It's the people, not just the politicians, who are keeping the economy alive. Now in 2025, Ukraine's economy is still only about 80% of its pre-war level. But growth is returning, driven by construction, agriculture, and tech. Western investors are eyeing Ukraine's post-war rebuilding boom, an opportunity that could define Europe's future. Still, the road ahead is dangerous. Inflation remains high. The national debt is massive. Millions have left and many may never return. And without Western support, Ukraine's economy could collapse again. Yet, the country keeps going. Because in Ukraine, survival itself is victory. Factories are humming. Cranes are rising. Children are returning to school. And through the smoke and the ruins, a nation's economy whispers one message to the world. You can bomb our cities, but you'll never break our will. Ukraine's war is fought with missiles, but also with money, innovation, and courage. And that may be the most powerful weapon of all. If you found this story powerful, hit subscribe to World Today for more in-depth looks at